Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you all how to make egusi soup. This soup was made by my sister who showed me the step-by-step process of making it. Indeed, it was like a mini tutorial class because there's some key ingredients that she used to make the soup that I would have missed out on if I was one making it. So please pay attention to all the ingredients that you can see and the step-by-step process of making our soup. Now the very first way to start your egusi is to get your oil heated up. For us, we always use a combination of vegetable oil and palm oil together, and it does make our soup taste well at the end. After doing that, we put in our blended pepper into the already heated oil, and this pepper consists of scotch bonnets, bell peppers and onions. After allowing the pepper to fry for some few minutes, we put in all our fillings, and these fillings includes bokoto, which is cow foot, shaki, which is known as tripe, and smoked turkey. After putting the smoked turkey, we put in some dried catfish and of course smoked mackerel. It was a fully loaded soup, I tell you. So we then mixed in all the fillings and the stew together to make sure that everything tastes very nice and very sumptuous at the end. So friends, after mixing the stew and the fillings together, we allowed it to cook as we went on to prepare the most important ingredients for our egusi soup, and that's the egg white and blended onions that's in the white bowl. Like I mentioned in the earlier part of the video, I would have missed out on these two most important ingredients if I was making my egusi soup myself, but the egg white that's been separated from the egg yolk and onions, which is very important, which is one you must not skip, is what you will need for your egusi paste, and they play a significant role to the taste of the egusi soup as a whole. So here my sister was whisking the egusi soup because this was what she was going to put into the egusi soup as a binder. Like when you you make pastries, you need your egg to bind your dough. So the egusi soup is like a dough, and the onions and the egg was what we used to bind it until you get to that point where you can see it as a paste, and then you mold it into your egusi soup. So this was all what my sister was doing at this point, so please watch carefully. So after mixing our egusi paste, this was her putting in the paste into the stew, and we put in a good quantity into the stew to get it covered up, get it properly soaked into the stew, and yeah, it really tasted nice. So make sure you don't miss this process of firstly mixing your paste with the egg white and the onions, and then putting it in molds like what you can see here. And so friends, after putting the egusi paste into the stew, we allowed it to cook for a little while. And this was the result. All we were trying to do was to make sure that the egusi paste has soaked in properly into the stew and it was well cooked. And also bear in mind that we had already brought out our vegetables for the egusi. We had already washed it 3 times and put it in hot water so it could be really soft in our egusi base. And so this was the vegetables. As you can see, we're gently putting it into the stew, and then you mix it thoroughly into the egusi so that everything, the stew plus the egusi paste and the vegetables, can blend in properly. And so friends, after mixing everything together, we allowed this egusi to cook for about another 5 to 10 minutes. And after allowing it to cook, the end result was amazing. The egusi was nice. For me, I had my own with hot poundo yam. My sister had her own with eba. And you know what? The egusi soup lasted us for like 3 days, and we had oatmeal again with it. It was nice. So I'm looking forward to seeing your videos, your comments, and your feedback. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.